share briefly with us about, in context where we're teaching, seeking, asking, seeking, knocking. You were on your job for a while, a long time, and then you were led to move and do something else, and go in your own business, and then doors began to open. And how did that process? Because you said you weren't independently wealthy, so please.
Okay. As Pastor was saying, I was on my job. I have 12 years in corporate finance. That's my background. And God placed me 4 years in the manufacturing industry and 8 years in aerospace. So I was at a really great job. I was doing exactly what he would have me do for that time in my life. But several years ago, he placed in my heart to start life coaching. And so I went and I got my ICF certification, and then I didn't do anything with it right away. But everybody knew while I was going to school to become a life coach. I had written my vision down. I was very clear about it. Everybody knew what I was going to school for.
How did they know? Besides, you got it down. How did they know?
Oh, because I told them. Oh, I told everybody. I didn't have not one client, but I told everybody I was a life coach.
See, the Jewish families, you wonder why they got some principles they're operating by. Lady walking down the street, got a stroller, 2 kids, and one in each hand, and the lady stops and says, "Hi, cute boys. What are their names?" Well, the blonde one is a doctor, and the one with the black hair, he's a lawyer. So they're talking, who are you? I'm a lawyer. You got a law degree? Not yet. It's on its way. I'm a lawyer. Go ahead.
So after I finished with my certification, then I didn't know what to do with it right away. I had followed what the Lord had put in my heart. He told me to go and pursue my certification. I did that. And then I just started, like I said, telling everybody that I was a coach, and all my friends, they didn't ever know when they were going to call me if it was going to be a practice coaching session or not. I was practicing on them, trying to get everything down and just get it in my heart and in my head. And so about 1.5 years ago, the Lord just really started speaking to me about moving as far as the coaching, like going. As I had it and I was doing it, but I wasn't out there all the way yet.
Yeah.
And so the urgency, he started placing that urgency in my heart.
Now, this is key. The Holy Spirit brings that urgency. It's now.
Yes.
Now.
Yes.
So you have direction and say, okay, but then
yes.
See, that's why you got to have a time with God.
Yes.
And a sensitivity. Yeah, please.
So the urgency, it just got stronger and stronger and stronger. And within the past year, it was almost like going to work was like, I don't want to say it was torture, but it was almost like that. I felt like it was getting in the way of what I was really supposed to be doing with my life. And nobody could understand that because they're like, okay, well, this is a great job. It's 5 minutes from home. You have a good salary. You've got paid benefits. You've got vacation. You can do what you want to do. Why would you want to leave? And it didn't matter. None of that mattered, because when God puts something in your heart, nothing else matters more than what he's placed in your heart. And so I appreciate where God had me. He put me there for those 8 years for a reason. But when it was time to go, it was time to go. So I prayed. I was trying to leave on my birthday in May of last year, and I was like, Lord, and I started telling my friends, and by this time, it had been a couple years that I was certified, and I had built up a clientele. I was coaching in the mornings, like clients on the East Coast on the phone before I went into the office,
wow.
coaching on my lunch break,
Come on.
trying to get something in before rehearsals on Thursday nights. Seriously. And I just asked the Lord, when can I go? When can I go? Because if I'm going to really pursue this and really do it and do it's going to become everything you've called me to have it be, I've got to have time to go do it. And so he said, don't do it. And I said, I'm going to do it for my birthday. And he said, no. And I said, I'm going to do it for my birthday. So in May, I started planning. I wrote my little letter out and everything. And the Lord said no. But the point is that his timing is perfect, because 3 months later, and then the Awaken training started in the summer of last year. So I started the Awaken training in July, and in August, he released me.
Wow.
And so I was obedient to him. I waited for him. And what Pastor was talking about me not being independently wealthy, because people are like, oh, Christina quit her job. Like, it sounds cute. Like, it's not cute. It's not the, I'm telling you guys the truth. It sounds good to just say, oh, I'm just going to quit my job and go do what God told me to do. It's not that. He prepared me for this time. He prepared me for 5 years. It was in my heart. I did the work. I got certified. I'm dually certified.
See, seeking doing the work.
Doing the work.
Preparing.
Yes.
Getting experience.
Yes.
Getting confirmation in the heart. Go ahead.
Okay. I laid the groundwork. He brought the clients. Like I was saying earlier, everybody in my life knew I was a life coach, knew I was certified. There was no question about what I was going to do. There was no question about what I wanted to do. So.
And then you're a public speaker.
And then oh yes.
And then you went home.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm a public speaker. Yes, fast forward. So the timing was perfect, and so last month I went home to Juneau, Alaska, where I'm from.
Alaska.
I went home for Christmas to see my family. And while I was gone, I thought, while I'm there, I could work. I could do, something. So I said, I'm going to have a workshop while I'm at home, because I'm a public speaker, because I said I'm a public speaker. So I'm a public speaker, so I should go speak somewhere. So as soon as I said it, everything started to come together. Everything came into play for me to have 2 workshops while I was at home. I did a wellness workshop for the city and borough of Juneau, Alaska, for their employees, for their wellness program. Big workshop, big money, all because I said I'm a public speaker, and then God opened up that door for me.
Come on.
And then the second one, I did my own workshop, and I had a huge outcome. It was very successful. And then I got booked for a third one at my second workshop. And my first workshop was only 3 days earlier. So He will open the doors. It's the asking and the seeking and the knocking and the timing and just following Him and then stepping when He says, go, go. Because He put it in your heart for a reason. So no matter what it is, take that step, big step, small step, whatever He tells you to do, and He'll bring it together.